Okay, I'm going to prepare my paper now to create our watercolor exploration painting, where we're going to be practicing a bunch of the techniques that we learned and just experimenting with mixing and matching different layers, different techniques, different combinations, just so we have a sense of what the watercolor really can do. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take one of your 9x12 watercolor paper sheets, not the mixed media pad, the watercolor paper sheet. You should have a watercolor paper pad. Make sure you're using that and not the mixed media. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape and I'm going to divide this paper into sections. How you decide to do that is completely up to you. If you want to make it very kind of uniform, you can. If you want to kind of make your sections any which way, that's up to you. I'm actually, for this one, I'm going to make it fairly uniform. The examples that you saw, I made my sections kind of all over the place. But this one, I'm going to do something a little different. And so I am going to make this a uniform kind of rows and columns of rectangles. Okay? I'm actually not measuring this out, so I'm not making it that uniform, but I'm trying to relatively make them straight. Let's redo this one. I'm just kind of eyeballing it for this. Okay, and so divide your paper up into sections. I'm not going to say how many sections it should be, but it should be, I would think, at least, I don't know, 10 to 15, maybe more. So this is going to be probably, I don't know, maybe some of them are going to go. I think I'm going to divide this one into two. This is going to be a little tiny, little mini section here. Or maybe a little mini section here, just because, why not? And I'm going to do one more row. Notice how I also taped my paper down to a surface. It's really helpful when you're working with watercolor to tape your paper down, even if it's, you know, to a table or something that you end up removing it later. As you're working, it is helpful to secure that paper, because when paper gets wet, as you know, it bends and buckles. And it can be kind of frustrating when you're painting to have your paper all bending and buckling. Okay, so again, once tape your paper down, use your tape to divide your paper up to sections. Actually, I'm going to do one more little mini section. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do even minier section. This section is going to turn into 4, because why not?